Southeast Asia is climbing the manufacturing value chain, with forecasts predicting it will power 40% of global dual-channel supply by year-end. To share their insights, we are joined by Vanessa Moreno of Rockwell Automation and Stefan Bianijani of Storepack Hong Kong Limited. Vanessa and Stefan, thanks for joining us. So what's driving Southeast Asia's move up the manufacturing value chain? I'd start with you, Vanessa.
It's a reality that Southeast Asia is evolving. It's evolving from a low-cost manufacturing location into a strategic hub for advanced manufacturing. So if I had to summarize it, this transformation is being driven for four key factors. So one is supply chain diversification that we are seeing it. Also the strong foreign investment and the government-led digital transformation. This is really important. And finally, the increasing adoption of automation technology. So we can see countries as Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and also Indonesia. They are actively investing in smart manufacturing capabilities. So that is important because they can attract higher value industry. So the result is that the region is becoming more and more competitive, and not because lower labor costs that I mentioned in the beginning, but because of its technology readiness and also the resilience they are building and the ability to support advanced and high value manufacturing at global scale.
Yes, I agree with Vanessa. Basically, China plus one strategies, risk mitigation in terms of concentration, the US-China trade wars, tax incentives from governments, costs are increasing. Generally speaking, there is a general shift from low labor costs to higher integration and specialization. It's no longer a strategy of leveraging low labor. It's moving to more specialized products, integrated solutions, and more cost-effective and efficient solutions.
Stefan, what challenges do companies face with this shift?
It's challenging to find highly skilled labor when we're shifting from just low labor costs to integrated solutions with more automation. There's more fragmented supply chain networks when we shift across multiple countries, and very complex regulatory systems in a lot of Southeast Asian countries are proving to be some of the biggest challenges.
When we see that the biggest challenge is how to manage increasing operational complexity. So we can see that internally manufacturers are integrating advanced technologies across different systems. So, but also they need to maintain productivity. They need to protect their operations through cybersecurity, for example, and also they need to ensure that they have visibility across all the business. So that is the internal, but also at the same time that's facing external pressures. So we are seeing right now like talent shortages. We are seeing more and more rising of an energy costs and also the supply chain disruption. So another important challenge is that many companies have invested in digital technologies, but they are still developing the skills, they are developing processes, and also the data-driven culture that is needed to fully realize the benefits. So technology alone is not enough. So the success comes when you connect the people, when you connect the processes, and when you connect technology to deliver measurable business outcomes.
Vanessa, Stefan, how should investors adjust strategies in a more technology-driven manufacturing landscape?
Okay, so investors, they should look beyond traditional factors like labor costs, for example, right? So they need to focus more in digital maturity and the resilience of their operation, and also the ability to scale the technology. So the most attractive manufacturing right now combine different elements. So I can say, for example, automation and also skilled talent or reliable infrastructure, and also the integrated supply chain. So as an example, Rockwell Automation, we see firsthand how the digital transformation create business value. So for example, our factory in Singapore, our facility, was recently recognized by the World Economic Forum Global Lighthouse Network. So because we leverage AI and we use digital technologies to improve productivity, to improve quality, and to increase workforce effectiveness. So this is a clear example of how manufacturers can turn technology investment into measurable business outcome and long-term competitive advantage.
Yeah, the investors should move and shift capital away from just leveraging low labor costs, which no longer exist, to higher automation and efficiency. As an example, at Storopack in packaging, the packaging cost for a customer is actually only 25% of their costs. So as opposed to in the past going for cheap bulk plastics, you should shift to solution providers and integration and work on the total cost of ownership and improve the whole of the operations, from layouts to efficiency to productivity, obviously protection of products, the whole total cost of ownership. So the shift is from cheap packaging to total cost of ownership and solution providers who can work on integrating, including integrated systems in warehousing.
Stefan, Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us today. Glad to have you on the program.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
having
so much.
Again, those were Vanessa Moreno, EPC and Large Project Pursuit Manager at Rockwell Automation, and Stefan Pianigiani, Business Unit Manager at Storepack Hong Kong Limited. For more news, visit manufacturing.asia.